Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code DTC B121B, also identified through indicator 4A, signifies a short in the mode control motor circuit. On the Honda Accord 2023 and newer models, this issue affects the climate control system's functionality. A malfunction in this circuit occurs when the input voltage, which is critical for proper operation, falls below the specified threshold. The mode control motor is responsible for adjusting the air distribution within the vehicle's HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system, which is essential for passenger comfort. If the climate control unit detects an anomaly in the motor's input voltage, it records this fault. This guide aims to assist technicians in diagnosing and resolving this particular DTC through systematic troubleshooting procedures outlined in the vehicle's service manual. In addition, understanding related components such as the S5V circuit, which supplies power to the mode control motor, is crucial for thorough diagnostics. The mode control motor is a key component found within the climate control system of the Honda Accord, located usually near the HVAC unit behind the dashboard. Its primary role is to regulate the distribution of airflow within the vehicle, affecting how air is directed to different vents. When the motor operates correctly, it allows for optimal temperature management inside the cabin, directly influencing passenger comfort levels. The climate control unit, which houses electronics pivotal to the HVAC system, monitors various inputs to maintain desired environmental settings. If the mode control motor experiences a short or malfunction, it directly alters the performance of the entire climate control system and causes the climate control unit to trigger DTC B121B due to an unexpected voltage reading. The importance of inspecting both the mode control motor and the climate control unit cannot be overstated, as they work in tandem to ensure proper functioning of climate control. Several potential causes may lead to the detection of DTC B121B. The first is a short circuit within the wiring associated with the mode control motor. When wires become frayed or damaged, they can create unintended connections, resulting in abnormal voltage levels being transmitted to the climate control unit. The second key suspect is the mode control motor itself, which could have internal failures that prevent it from responding correctly to voltage inputs. Finally, the climate control unit may itself harbor issues, including internal faults that obstruct proper data processing from the mode control motor. If any of these components malfunction or do not perform as expected, they can lead to the triggering of DTC B121B. By identifying the exact source of the problem early in the diagnostic process, technicians can more efficiently implement effective repairs. The manifestation of DTC B121B can include several observable symptoms that indicate issues within the climate control system. Foremost among these is a potential failure of the HVAC system, which may become completely inoperative. This condition can greatly affect driver and passenger comfort, necessitating immediate attention. Additionally, drivers might experience inconsistent air distribution, where airflow is not being properly directed to the intended vents, further complicating comfort levels within the vehicle. Another telltale sign could be unusual noises emanating from the mode control motor itself. If the motor has sustained internal damage, it may produce grinding or clicking sounds, representing an underlying mechanical issue. Recognizing and correlating these signs with the diagnosis of DTC B121B is crucial for effective troubleshooting. The first step in the troubleshooting process for DTC B121B involves preparing the vehicle for diagnostic inspection. Start by turning the ignition to the on mode without starting the engine, as this allows the climate control unit to energize and the mode control motor to be assessed efficiently. Once in this mode, visually inspect the mode control motor and its connections carefully. Ensure that the connectors are secure and that there are no visible signs of damage to the wiring. Utilize diagnostic equipment to measure the voltage outputs from the mode control motor. If the output voltage is within normal specifications, it implies that the wiring is intact and functioning correctly. Conversely, if the voltage falls below the expected range, further investigation into the mode control motor's functionality is warranted. The second troubleshooting step requires a focused inspection of the S5V circuit, which is critical for providing power to the mode control motor. This involves ensuring that the mode control motor connector, specifically the 5-pin connector, is disconnected, alongside the climate control unit connector, which typically houses 24 pins. By isolating these components, technicians can more accurately assess whether a short or open circuit condition exists within this power supply line. First, check for continuity in the S5V circuit to ensure that the circuit is intact. A reading of less than 1 ohm indicates a healthy connection. If resistance is significantly higher or indicates a break, then an open circuit exists that should be further diagnosed. Similarly, inspect the connections for any grounding issues, which can lead to short circuits, rendering the mode control motor inoperable. Properly identifying such faults will lead to more efficient repairs. The third step in the troubleshooting process shifts focus to the MDDP circuit, another critical element associated with the mode control motor's functionality. First, ensuring that the same connectors remain detached facilitates an unobstructed inspection. Once preparations are complete, check to see if the MDDP circuit is shorted to ground. A reading indicating less than 1 megohm suggests a potential fault within the circuit, possibly causing incorrect signals to be sent to the climate control unit. By testing for shorts, technicians can ensure that the circuit is intact and operational. And if any abnormalities present themselves, they must be addressed immediately. Clarifying that the MDDP circuit operates correctly is essential for ensuring the overall performance of the HVAC system, as it directly transfers commands to the mode control motor. The fourth and crucial step focuses on inspecting the climate control unit itself, as this unit interfaces with the mode control motor to manage the vehicle's HVAC system. Begin with the climate control unit connector still disconnected. You will perform tests to ensure that the internal circuits of the climate control unit are operational. Activate the climate control system by switching to the on position. You should monitor the voltage output. A voltage reading around 5 volts signifies that the internal circuits are functioning as expected, while an abnormal reading indicates a potential failure within the climate control unit. If the internal circuits do fail to provide the appropriate voltage, this indicates that the climate control unit may require replacement or considerable repair. Recognizing these failures as potential sources of the DTC B121B error is crucial for correct diagnosis and resolution. After all necessary repairs have been completed, it is vital to verify that the issues related to DTC B121B have been successfully resolved. Begin this process by utilizing a diagnostic tool to clear the stored DTCs from the climate control unit. Once cleared, conduct a series of system tests to ensure everything operates normally. Re-access the vehicle's HVAC system and check for proper airflow distribution and temperature regulation throughout the cabin. A successful verification will demonstrate that no additional faults remain in the mode control motor circuit and that the climate control unit is engaging normally. Only after complete confirmation of functionality should the repair be considered finished and the vehicle returned to service. To mitigate the recurrence of issues related to DTC B121B, proactive preventive maintenance practices should be implemented. Monthly or periodic inspections of the HVAC system and associated wiring can help identify potential problems before they escalate into substantial faults. Additionally, ensure that the electrical connectors used in the climate control system are routinely checked for corrosion, looseness, or other signs of wear and tear. Establishing a regular schedule of these inspections aids in maintaining the system's integrity and performance. Properly maintaining the mode control motor and climate control unit will decrease the risk of future malfunctions, ultimately prolonging the lifespan of the HVAC system within the vehicle. In summary, DTC B121B is a critical fault indicating a short in the mode control motor circuit, essential for the smooth operation of the Honda Accord's HVAC system. The strategy for troubleshooting this issue involves understanding the interaction between various components, including the mode control motor, climate control unit, and related circuits. By following the prescribed troubleshooting steps carefully and systematically, technicians can effectively diagnose and resolve the faults, ensuring optimal system performance. Lastly, implementing regular maintenance practices stands as a key preventive measure to avoid future occurrences of such faults, leading to improved reliability and driver satisfaction. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.